10 Unfavorable Truths You Must Accept for a Happy Life. Everyone desires a happy, purposeful life. But few people actually succeed in doing so. To keep acting in the same way and anticipate a change in circumstances is unrealistic. Sadly, that isn't how life operates. People frequently miss the things that really matter, whether it's out of fear, laziness, or ignorance. Whatever your current circumstances, accepting the following unflinching truths about life will undoubtedly make you happier in the future. Number 1: You are not that important. Do you recall the time you stumbled and fell? Some individuals laughed while others questioned your well-being. Of course, you were fine, but incredibly ashamed. You believed they would continue to talk about you for the rest of your life. You're just not that significant, is the truth. In the lives of other people, you have a very small impact. Everyone else probably quickly forgot about what occurred, as embarrassing as it was for you. They are enmeshed in their own lives, just like you are. It's just a fact of life, so it's not necessarily a bad thing. Number 2: Not everyone will like you. In high school, who can forget the popular girl or boy who seemed to be the center of attention at all times? You shouldn't try to be that person. Not everyone can be that person. Since not everyone will recognize and value you, life is not a popularity contest. Therefore, instead of dwelling on that, think about how you can improve. It is a waste of time and effort to try to prove yourself to people who don't really matter anyhow. Spend your time with people who accept you for who you are. Number 3: Your possessions do not define you. Many people want to believe and actively work to persuade themselves that money isn't all that important. The fact is that while it may not be everything, money is essential for thriving in today's society. Although money cannot necessarily buy happiness, it can provide us with the necessities for survival, such as a roof over our heads, shoes to wear, and food to eat. Having said that, neither your worth nor what you can buy with it define you. It's not always better to have a big house and a fancy car than to live in an apartment and take the bus. Whatever you may possess, people ultimately form their own opinions of you based on your consistent behavior and how you affect them personally. Number 4: You always have a choice. We are not merely the victims of forces outside of us. You can choose how you react to what happens to you because we all have the power of choice. Would you stand there and let someone punch you in the face if they were already doing it? Let's hope not. And even though you might be tempted to respond with a punch, it's probably best to simply move out of the way. In real life, you are the only person who can control how other people treat you. You have every right to leave if someone doesn't care about your welfare. The unpalatable fact is that what you permit determines how others treat you. Therefore, if you command respect, you will receive it. However, if you behave like a doormat, you can almost certainly expect people to treat you badly. Number 5: Your thoughts influence your feelings. We don't feel any particular way about something because of that thing itself, which is going to sound very meta. Instead, our perception of the object, person, or circumstance is what causes us to feel that way. In other words, our thoughts influence our feelings, which then influence our behavior. So, if you want to change how you feel, start with your thoughts. Number 6: You will be held accountable if you don't learn to be accountable. Your actions and words have repercussions, whether they're favorable or unfavorable. Someone else will hold you responsible if you don't. Accountability is necessary to keep society in order on a larger scale. On a smaller scale, it supports us in upholding our moral principles so that we can become better people and live happier lives. Number 7: People want you to succeed, but not better than them. Others may only support you until you threaten to outperform them, while some people genuinely want you to succeed. Be astute about the intentions of others and avoid wasting your time or energy on people who don't have your interests at heart. Ignore the criticism and continue working toward your objectives. Wherever you want to go, dedication, perseverance, and consistency will get you there. Number 8: There is never a good time to do anything. People frequently want to wait for the ideal moment to start something or make a change, but no matter what, you can always find an excuse not to start. Whether it's because of a lack of resources, your age, a lack of time, or anything else. Unfortunately, the perfect moment doesn't exist, and you might never finish the task you've been putting off. Number 9: Someone always has it worse or better than you. There is always a chance that things could get better or worse for you. Don't compare yourself to other people, which is a mistake. Given that everything in life is relative, it is counterproductive and frequently demoralizing. What is easy for you may be difficult for someone else, and vice versa. Always have empathy for both yourself and other people. Number 10, fear will keep you from living. When encountering something new, fear is a normal emotion. It is a natural reaction to the unknown. However, you can't let it stop you from trying new things. Just be aware of the unfamiliarity of it and approach it with excitement and curiosity. If you don't confront your fear, you might miss out on opportunities. After all, those who have the courage to venture outside of their comfort zones will be rewarded with a life full of thrilling challenges. The majority of people dislike being told these universal truths. And even though they might come off as harsh, you'll undoubtedly run into them in daily life. It's crucial to understand and accept them. You'll discover that doing so makes your days much happier and more fulfilling. Give this video a thumbs up if you liked it and tell your friends about it so we can make more like it. Click the subscribe button to see more content like this, and don't forget to activate the notification bell. Thank you for viewing.